This video will walk you through how to use the filter in deduction reporting. Using the filter is really the most efficient way to go through your exception report. You can see on the right-hand side I have a copy of the exception report, and on the left-hand side is the deduction report. You really just want to go person by person down the list as opposed to page by page. So my first employee with an error is Amanda Apple. So let's filter for Amanda Apple. Click Filters, click Name. You can type in any part of her name that you'd like. You can type in the first name, the last name, portion of it. I'm going to type in her last name and then hit Go. You'll see that this isolates Amanda Apple's records from the rest of the report. I'll make the necessary changes and move on to the next person. My next person is Brenda Bedner, so now I'm going to filter for her. Click Filters, Name, click the little X. I'm going to type in her last name and hit Go. Again, you'll see that just the records I'm looking for have been isolated here for me to work on. And I would continue to go down the list in this manner. To remove a filter, simply click the X in the filter bubble. You can essentially filter by any value in this report. So once you click Filter, you can see all of the fields that we offer. Choose the one you'd like to filter by and go. You can also filter for multiple values at the same time. So this is June, so I have my lump sum. So I want to find anybody that I paid on my lump sum day, which is June 17th. So I'm going to go down to pay date. I'm going to enter a custom date, 6/17. Click Apply. That will bring up everybody paid on that date. And what I'm really looking for is anybody that has a base to salary error on this day. That may indicate that I forgot to change the pay duration to lump sum. So now I'm going to narrow the filter and choose the error message I'm looking for. I want to look for base to salary, so I'm going to click that. You can see that there are 2 filters engaged and it brought up 3 people. This means that these 3 people were paid on June 17th and have a base to salary error. So let's scroll over. They definitely got a lump sum. I want to look at the pay duration. So each person, their pay duration still says 12. It should say lump sum. I forgot to change it in payroll. I would just change it here on all 3 records and then hit Apply. I'm going to remove the filters, so I'm going to hit the X again. You do need to remove them one at a time. Another handy feature of the filter is that you can actually filter by a specific error message. So click Filters, click Errors, choose the error message that you'd like to filter by. You can choose all errors, base to salary, full-time percentage. If it says Show More, just click Show More and it will show you some other errors and exceptions to choose from. I want to filter by this particular error here. Full-time percentage does not match the current percentage on the member record. I will select it. The filter automatically will engage and will show me anybody that has that particular error message. It's these people here. I'll make any necessary changes and move on to my next part. I'm going to remove that filter. This particular type of search can be most helpful after you think that you fixed all your errors and exceptions. You run your exception summary report and it says you still have 1 or 2 remaining errors. Also, when you try to submit a report, if it says you still have an outstanding error, this is really the best way to find that. So you would go back up to Filters, click Errors. In that case, I would probably just choose All Errors. And that will bring up anybody left in your report that still has an error message. Now, I have not actually processed this report, so I'm going to have a lot of people. But when your results come up, if you want to know what the specific error message is, you simply click on the caution sign. And it will bring up any errors that they have. And that's how you use the filter in deduction reporting.